Hi, I'm Spaceman. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, and I like to chew gum a lot. I've chewed a whole pack of gum today. For some reason, I remember just going up to the drum set in the middle of a sermon, and like I started banging on the drums. My mom had to like basically like run from like the back of the church all the way to the front and stop me from like banging on the drums while the sermon was going on. Yeah, I just remember like da 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 da. I just remember like hitting the drums as hard as I could. I remember no one really saw me because, you know, I was like 5, so I was like really small. But I remember when I went, like I heard like a, and everyone was like freaked out. Apparently, it was, to me it was funny, and then I realized I was like, okay, I probably did it properly, especially because I got like spanked after that. But like, I mean, what kid doesn't get spanked? And we were going to basically doing a mission trip. You know, we were just kind of going. We had like 2 truckloads full of like toys and clothes and stuff we were just gonna give for people. I remember I was, you know, we were in Mexico. We're like an hour away from where we're supposed to be. I'm watching 21 Jump Street on my iPod, just chilling, and then I fall asleep, and then I just wake up to a gunshot. Everything was like slow motion, but also like happening
super fast at the same time.
And I remember looking at the driver's seat where my dad was, and some dude was pointing a gun at him, and I'm like, okay. And I see my cousin like flipping out. I look to this window, and my grandpa's on the floor. He's bleeding from his ear because the guy kept like beating with the back of a gun. Now it's not as big, but like back then it was at the height of where, you know, of how bad it was. And you know, they hijacked our cars, and there was one car behind us, and right before they took us, I remember one guy just like shot 2 guys in front of me just because. They just did it, you know what I mean? They took the cars, they were just like throwing the gun behind us, just, you know, just scare us, and just like they're just almost give me everything, like just give me your phone, money, like where's the money, like the other always gonna say where's the money, just to look scary. They probably don't even know where the money was, but not knowing that my dad had like, I think he had like $10,000 just in case, like in like the bottom of the truck, you know what I mean? So like he gave him that, I guess, and then I remember we stopped like in the middle of nowhere, like in this like farm, but like it was like definitely nobody was there, at least for what we thought. And they got us down, and at that point I'm like, you know, I'm a sophomore in high school. I'm like, all right, here we go. This is it. I'm gonna die. And I remember getting off, and what was crazy is that they gave us like they kind of gave us our passports and stuff. I feel like that was kind of like just to kind of give us false hope, you know what I mean? Just to like be like, hey, like here you go, you know, you're gonna live. So and so once that happened, I remember they told us to turn around, and then my parents and my grandparents, they like went behind us and covered us like this. I felt like there was like music in the background, and just like, and it was starting intense. It was like everything was just getting intense and intense and intense until a point where I just felt like everything just like got quiet. And right at that moment, I thought it was quiet. I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm just waiting for them to just like shoot at us. And right where that moment happened, it didn't. They just like ran off with the trucks. And I remember like being like, I didn't have any reaction to it. Kind of just like, okay, like that just happened. And then, you know, once that happened, I remember we were just all like, we all hugged each other. We were just making sure we're okay. Which my brother was crying, and we're all trying to figure out what was wrong with him. My dad's like, what's wrong? He's like, I left my iPod in the car. So we actually only had 2 things that kept us alive as far as, you know, where to go and stuff. We had my cousin's pink flip phone. She kept in her because they didn't check us when we got out the cars, and then my dad's wallet that was in his jacket, and that helped us a lot, actually. I went to an internet cafe in the middle of that whole trip to at least let one of my friends know that, you know, I was alive. So I DM'd a friend of mine, and I told her what happened. I told her everything that was happening, and she was like, I can't believe that happened, but not the way you expect it. She was like, no, I don't believe it happened. Like, I don't believe you. That's when I realized, okay, the people I was actually hanging out with, like, they weren't really my friends. They were, you know, they were people. I mean, not to me. Okay, so I won't go with a goofy answer, but something that I would truly think would really be alien music. I think like like just like some really low pads and then some like really weird blah 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 blah, you know, something like really, you know, computer-esque, you know what I mean, like R2D2 type sounds, like, but it's just really, it just plays with like a one like and then just like some weird little plucks and stuff like that, and probably some weird like, I don't know, language. Probably they mostly talk. I don't even think they can sing. I don't think that understand singing, but they're probably just talking through a whole thing. I think that's probably the closest thing I could probably think to alien music being. I was actually leaving prom. That was the best thing that happened. I went to Pluckers with some of my friends. I actually left. It's really bad now I think about it, but it was the best thing because I think that was the day I realized like who my real friends were versus, you know, the girl I actually took to prom. Well, she was cool, but we weren't friends. She liked me, I knew that, but I felt bad because I left her at prom at the Omni Hotel in Fort Worth. I remember that. I went all the way to Alliance, which was like 30 minutes away, to go hang out with my friends at Pluckers. I went back to one of my friends' house who was at Pluckers, and we just hanged out the whole night, and it was so good just because it was like we weren't like, nothing crazy happened. It was just how memorable the advice that they gave me was just to be myself, and I think that was like really uplifting because honestly, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have pushed myself as I've pushed myself now, just because of how powerful that night was. So yeah. You can find me on Instagram at SPCMN _ and on Facebook as Spaceman, SPCMN. Thank you for watching. My name is Spaceman, and that's who I am.